Hey guys, I'm back with a video for you today. So I'm going to be comparing two palettes and doing little reviews on them. And they are the Carli Bybel palettes and the Shaaanxo palette. Both are by BH Cosmetics and both are obviously designed by two YouTubers. I'm going to show you guys a little bit closer in swatches so you can see them. These both retail for $14.50 and the material of them is kind of more like a cardboard, like a book type thing. So they're not the most durable packaging, but both of these have a mirror and they are limited edition. The Carli Bybel has 10 shades, 9 shades of eyeshadow. So I'm going to start with the Carli Bybel palette. Her palette is eyeshadows and 4 highlighter shades. It's really good for everyday wear because even though there's kind of a range of shades, there's still kind of that neutral type natural hues. So basically you have your standard matte white creamy shade, a little bit of a champagne-y shade. So there are 4 matte white shades. These ones right here and this darker one right here. These three I have been loving a lot. Even though they are purple tones, again, they come out quite natural. So they're not like a bright, vibrant purple. And I'm actually wearing it right now. And as you can see, it comes out super natural. This middle one right here is a great shade for a transition color. It is brownie, taupey, a little bit purple in there too. And then there's a more mauvey purple and a deep purple. I have been loving these 3 shades for doing crease work. I pretty much use this as a transition color, put this in the crease, and then use this to deepen up the crease a lot more in the outer V. And I've just been using different variations on the lid of these kind of goldeny, champagne-y, shimmery colors. I haven't ventured out here too much, but as you can see, there's so many different shades. You can create a lot of different looks with them. One reason I really enjoy this palette is the highlight shades because these highlight shades are extremely pigmented. I'm wearing them a lot. Lightly pink undertone, champagne color. This one I've been liking the most. Kind of just like a neutral, slightly bronze and highlight shade. This is a gold highlight shade, and this is just a dark bronzer type shade. This one I've just been loving, and sometimes I mix the gold and this one on my cheeks, obviously, and just wherever you put highlight on my nose. This one I really like to put on my Cupid's bow, just because I don't really like using gold and stuff there. I just feel like it doesn't enhance it as much as it would with a shade like this. But I also use it like on my eyebrow bone, inner corner, so really like for smaller areas, and it's good if you're fair toned. Obviously the golden shade, if you like some gold highlight. This is very dark and pigmented. I did use a little bit of it today along with another matte bronzer, but you just need a little bit. I found that if you do too much at all, it comes out kind of muddy looking and just weird, but you literally just need a little, like, tiniest dip in your brush, and I usually kind of tap it off still because of how pigmented it is. And also, if you're any lighter than me, I probably wouldn't even recommend using this bronzer at all because it is so dark. I will go ahead and show you guys swatches with every single shade so you can see. Now onto the Shaaanxo palette. With hers, it's kind of set up by lightest to darkest. She has 4 matte shades. She has a nice creamy everyday matte champagne shimmer color. This one's really pretty. It's on my lid today. It's kind of like a rose gold shimmer. This yellow, I was surprised. I actually ended up quite liking this. I've been using this as a transition color. I really like that, but I think it would be cool as like a lid color and stuff like that too. A nice bronzy color. This one is like a rustic red color. I've been using it a lot, and it's not a color I typically go for, but I've been having fun with it, doing like cut creases and stuff like that. I think it would also look good on the lid. And now I want to mention these 3. They are really, actually this one too, the rose gold. If you look in certain lighting, they have like a color that they overall look like, and then they have kind of like an undertone iridescent color that comes up in certain lighting. So for example, this rose gold color, in certain lighting it kind of looks more like a regular champagne, but then in a certain lighting you can see those rose tones, so it's really cool. This one is kind of like a brown shade, but it has those blue iridescent colors in there. Actually, yeah, this one doesn't really only have the iridescent colors, but it's kind of just like a darker brown with shimmer. This is kind of like a dark gray. So the thing about this palette is there is definitely a lot of good everyday natural colors in there, but you can do a lot of experimenting with it. At least for me, it helped me kind of step out of my comfort zone and come up with new looks just because of the fun colors in there. On the back, you have the lip colors. You get 9 lipsticks. They're definitely on the creamy side. I am wearing one now. I'm wearing this middle one. They are more of like a stain. It's more of kind of like a quick flake on lip thing. They're not incredibly long lasting. They're pretty good, but again, just because of the creamy consistency, they're not like a matte liquid lipstick, you know what I mean? So they're not gonna last crazy long. Like when you eat and stuff, for the most part, it comes off. But I do really like the range of shades in here. You have your nice classic nude, more of a mauve nude, peachy nude, coral color, purple mauve color. This is like a more bright orange and more pop Barbie pink. And these, they come out a little different than how they appear. This looks like it's a red, but it doesn't come out quite like that. Okay, so if you can see that, it's kind of even more just like a dark pink. And then this one is kind of like a dark purple. I think for the price that you get literally 9 lipsticks in here, these are good quality. So if you're someone who just likes all your makeup in one little palette on the go that you can just pull out whenever and just like choose a lip color and stuff, I think it's really good for that. If I totally had to choose one or the other, I'd probably go with Carli Bybel Palette just because it's my kind of tones in there. I really like neutral shades. That's what I predominantly wear, and I really like how those purples are in there. Also, I just love highlights, and the highlights in here are incredible for the price. Like literally one highlight could cost the price of this entire palette, I feel, because they're that good. And also just because I'm not the biggest fan of the lipsticks in here. They're good, but I just don't tend to grab them over my other lipsticks. But again, I love both of them, and yeah, I definitely recommend purchasing them before they're gone forever. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!